Today on the channel from G.I. Joe Super 7 Ultimate Series 3, we got Scarlet.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel from G.I. Joe Series 3, we got Scarlet. But for all your Scarlet needs, make sure you hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And of course, if you go to Super 7's website, put in code KYLEP to support the channel. There you go. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, let's see what Scarlet's up to. And of course, we did get the little cover over the top here. G.I. Joe. Looking interesting there. G.I. Joe on the back as well. But not a lot of meat on the bone here. But a little torn, a little tattered, as we know with the Joes. See you later, goodbye. But this is where the meat and potatoes are, of course, in the packaging here. We got Scarlet looking only like a Scarlet could look. If she was torn between Duke and Snake Eyes, I'd take that masked man all day long over that no-good Duke. You don't want to get caught up with a guy like Duke, that's for sure. I'm shocked she didn't fight Lady J for Flint. That's where I'd be. I'd be in that corner all day long, but not Scarlet for some reason. Flint probably turned her down, and she was probably a woman scorned. That's probably what ended up happening. But Scarlet looking good here. Big window box, of course. Classic G.I. Joe logo at the top. Scarlet down here. All kinds of accessories. What's it say? Scarlet counterintelligence. Not just intelligence, counterintelligence. Nothing on the sides, as we know. On the back, we got the computer readout screen. Let's see what it says about our old friend, Scarlet. File name, Shayna M. O'Hara. There it is. Primary military specialty, intelligence. Secondary military specialty is classified. Yes, it is. Birthplace, Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful this time of year. There's a big Joe Fest coming to the Georgia area. Is it Augusta? I think later this year. Where's my invite? Must have got lost in the mail. Who knows? Grade E5. Scarlet's father and 3 brothers were martial arts instructors. We remember that from the cartoon, of course. She began her training at age 9 and was awarded her first black belt at age 15. Graduated Advanced Infantry Training and Ranger School, Special Ed, Covert Ops School, Marine Sniper School, Special Air Service School, Marine Taekwondo Symposium, Qualified Expert All Military Small Arms, and Infantry Weapons. Scarlet is confident and resilient. It's remarkable that a person so deadly can still retain a sense of humor. I never really knew Scarlet to be that funny. She never threw out any knee slappers to me. Maybe that was me. Maybe I just didn't have good Scarlet chemistry. I don't know. See you later. Goodbye once again. Plastic prison time. Oh, trick arrows all day long, but there's old Scarlet in the plastic prison. Gonna take this offline, get her all buckled out, and we'll be back talking all things Scarlet Super 7 Ultimate. Alright, got Scarlet out of the package. As usual, let's start off with the accessories, work our way into Scarlet. Here, I'm going to start with the hands first. Scarlet, she came to throw down if need be. She's got 2 fists of fury right out of the packaging there. And then we talked about her karate background. She's got 2 hi-ya hands. She's ready to karate chop all day long. She's going to let everybody know it. Karate chop! We know how that goes all the time with the karate experts. They always have to say, karate chop! And that's what they do. We do get 2 gripping hands here, a little bit of a weapon holding hand, and a trigger hand over here. So we can choose our own Scarlet adventures. Not a ton of hands with her. We've seen more hands in the past with some of these characters, as we do know. She does got a walkie and talkie, so she can walk and talk at the same time if she needs be. But a green one, got a little gray antenna at the top. Nothing too extravagant or anything, just a walkie-talkie if you need that for your Scarlet, of course. Now we do get her big old crossbow here. Crossbow is just a lethal weapon, like a young Danny Glover, really, at the end of the day, is a crossbow, but looking beautiful. And when I think of Scarlet and her weapons, it always goes back to crossbow here, but looking really nice. Got the sight scope up at the top there. Of course, just a classic crossbow. Looking very, very good. No issues with this. All one color as well. And then you got a mini crossbow. Oh, we're playing all the crossbow hits here today. I don't think these fit in there, do they? Let's see. Can we get some of these bows? You can put those in there, I guess. They kind of, not really. But it is a smaller crossbow, so if you want a handheld one or a big one, choose your own crossbow adventure. But if you're going to have a crossbow, you got to have a bunch of different arrows, and we got some trick arrows here. Not sure what this one is. Has the red kind of at the end. Got a little bit of, I don't know, capsule at the top there, so I'm sure it's a trick arrow of some kind. We do get 3 standard issued regular arrows, all in one color here. But you do get 3 versions there, as I keep throwing them all around the table. And then we got another big trick arrow here, a little bit bigger, wider blade on this one. I don't know. Maybe that could get through Destro's helmet. I don't know. We got those. And then we got one with a rope on it as well. So this is probably something you throw up on top of a building, and then she could scale that building if she needs to. So a lot of arrows, a lot of trick arrows. She's got a lot in her bag of tricks. She's a fiery redhead, as we do know. Now we do get, of course, a little backpack here, and you put all your arrows in there. Always like to be able to store this stuff. You don't want to lose those arrows. So you can store that in this backpack, all in green here, is what it is. And then we get a big old weapon for Scarlet. I like this one here. This one, this big as a rifle, machine gun, I don't even know what this is. But it's a big one. It's a big one like Roadblock would have. But when I see this one, it goes back to the old school A-Team Galoob days. As a little kid, I had those Galoob A-Team figures. And B.A. Baracus, Mr. T himself, had one of these. And I always love that weapon. Whenever I see this, I always think back to that. But looking good here. No issues with it. Once again, all in one color as far as the weapons go. So a lot of weapons with old Scarlet. Now we do get 2 extra heads plus the head that's on her. Let's dive into this head. Very stoic, dare I say, a little bit mad in the face right here, but beautiful pink lipstick going on, fiery red hair, and then you got the red, of course, in the eyebrows, bright blue eyes on her, and a really good skin tone. I do like the skin tone on this one, looking very, very nice. I got the long red ponytail as well, looking very good. Now we do get a second head here, and this is more Scarlet on the microphone. She's got the headset on. She's flying in the Dragonfly with Wild Bill. Who knows what she's up to here? But she just got the headset on. She's ready to go. For me, I don't really need a head like this one here, but I guess it's good if you want that. Figure photographers, things like that. And then the third and final head, gosh, not a ton of meat on the bone between these heads here. I got to say, the hair identical, and the face, I mean, there's no open mouth. She should have like an open mouth, a yelling, a screaming, a mad, something different. It's similar but different. She does got a little bit of side eye on this one, a little Todd McFarlane style. But really, the standard head out of the package is pretty much the easiest to use. That third head, I'm really struggling to find really that many differences between it. It's really not. I mean, it needs to be a little bit more different than that. It's just too similar, too similar. But diving into Scarlet here, this is classic Scarlet. I close my eyes and I think back to the cartoon. This is exactly what I think of. This is exactly what we wanted in the G.I. Joe Classified line. Sounds like it'll be out very soon from the Retro Classified line. So we are getting it after a long time, but we'll compare it to the first Classified Scarlet, and we'll be disappointed all over again. So stay tuned for that. But she does got 2 Fists of Fury, as I did say. She's got those forearm guards that are very patented with the stars on there. I always remember those stars that are on the forearms. Got the gray on this pants, gray on the shirt, looking good. Got a white belt here. Orange top, orange gloves, orange boots. Got pouches on the boots there sculpted in so you can't do anything with it. Even some high heels on her in that orange color, of course. Arms do go all the way around for us. Do got a bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands removable, back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop at the top, head, back and forth. Really no up and down, really no side to side. Just kind of all this, but not a lot going on as far as head movement. Traditional waist, barely there. You do get some splits, some decent Scarlet splits. You do get the leg that goes up. You do get the bend at the knee. You do get a boot cut. How about that? Boot cut going there. And then you do get the ankle, back and forth, side to side, up and down. Now, is she going to fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, make sure you do get the Mattel stands at ringside. And make sure you use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. What do you know? She fits on the stand perfectly. Swimmingly, may I say. Looking very, very good. And it is Scarlet. At the end of the day, I like this one. Scarlet, a heavy hitter of the female variety on the Joe team. Never had an issue with Scarlet. Her taste in men, there's something to be said about that one, I guess, a little bit. But for what she is, looks pretty good if you ask me here. Now, I had another Scarlet right in front of my face. This was the first Scarlet we got in the Classified Series line. Not a lot of fans for this one. Not a lot. And I said there's a classified retro one coming on the classic card back. I think that's going to be most people's classified Scarlet. All day long, I'd take the classic Scarlet over this one here. Not terrible if it's a new character or something. Just doesn't feel like our Scarlet like this one does right here. But then, of course, you got some other Joes here. Snake Eyes, we left Duke at home. We had to leave Duke at home, maybe for the glamour shots, and that's a maybe. We're more Snake Eyes. I always imagine Scarlet and Snake Eyes, they're a better couple. Nobody needs to be with Duke. And maybe Doc can help with some medical issues, or maybe do a wedding if these two need to. Maybe you can, read them all the stuff, and you can make now Kiss the Bride between Snake Eyes and Scarlet. Maybe Doc's a man of many talents. Who knows? But Doc, of course, in this wave as well. The other Joe member in here in Series 3. So that is concluding Series 3 Joe Ultimates from Super 7. So that's the whole kit and caboodle there. Now we turn our attention to Series 4. The waiting game starts all over again. Hopefully it's just not as long of a wait as we had with Series 3. But what about Series 4? More to come, more to come. But what do you guys think? You picking up Scarlet? You picking up Series 3? You picking up the Ultimate line of G.I. Joe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on the old Patreon channel. Patreon, best place to support the channel. Check out the Patreon for all kinds of videos, all kinds of bonus content as well. And like I said, best place to support the channel. You can also support the channel at PresidentTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Scarlet and G.I. Joe Ultimate Series 3, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.